YouTube, today we're trying out more of the Motor Drive Electivire team. If you do enjoy Electivire action, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. Let me know what you think about Electivire in the comments down below. I really love this Pokemon from the days I got like the Battle Revolution and like that Electivire Magmortar always got for free. I always loved using that when I had Diamond and Pearl. And then of course the Ash rivalry with Electivire and Fernape with Paul. Oh, I absolutely love those moments. I always wish this Pokemon was a bit better, but it's got like a lot of good moves in this format, and a Motor Drive, there aren't many speed control options in this format, so maybe it will get to shine today. But yes, let's get started and play some games. But if you do want to check out the details of the team, check it out down below in the description with the paste bin. Let's get started and play some games. All right, this is a fun looking team from them. Tangrowth, Kangaskhan, Azumarill, the Swampert, Latias, and Moltres. So very scary Pokemon here. Tangrowth, Azu, Kangaskhan. So there's fake out Belly Drum, most likely it's an option here. The Lottie is actually pretty terrifying, so I gotta play well against the Lottie here. Discharge Rotom could actually screw up some of their plans, especially the Moltres side. Yeah, I kind of like some of my plans here. I'm trying to figure out what I do here for a game. Garchomp's pretty solid here. I think it's like Rotom, Tangrowth. I really like Rotom Tangrowth because it really like messes up, I think, their game plan if they go like an Azu mode here. Because I have two mons that are threatening knockouts. I really like Electivire, and you might be thinking, why do you like Electivire in this game? I really like Electivire for the threat I think it provides against the Latias with Ice Punch, and I think that's a pretty good reason. Motor Drive also allows me to get some speed up, which I think is pretty nice in this game. And last Pokemon, I think it's Tran, I'm pretty sure, because I can't really beat the Tangrowth otherwise. So yeah, I think it's these four. I could see like some other strats I could pull up with the Garchomp, but I'm just not sure how reliable it is. Kangaskhan, Lottie. Ooh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying for me. Okay. So Tangrowth plus Rotom here. I wonder if they hard fake out. I kind of want to go hard in Electivire. Because like you wouldn't want to take a Sleep Powder, right? I just don't see you taking a Sleep Powder here. And Rotom doesn't threaten the Lottie. I just don't know what you do. I think it's like Electivire and Discharge. I really want to pull the trigger here. And I think that is what I want to do. Because if I could get Discharge Paras and knock out the Lottie immediately, it's huge. Like, yeah, I'll take some damage with Electivire. Hopefully it's not a double with Ice Beam. That'd be pretty bad. But if they Calm Mind or something, that's something I want to take. So fake out. I can't believe you targeted the Rotom. Oh, it's Tailwind. Oh, it's just support. I thought this would be like a Calm Mind set. That's pretty annoying. Okay. So now I have to play around this, which is not amazing. I guess I have Tran though as an option. Like Tran should take the last resort decently and takes any Latias moves. I guess Calm Mind makes no Calm Mind on this probably makes it easier, but I gotta get some kind of form of damage and weaken it so I can fire off a Discharge Ice Punch combination. Oh, they double swap here. Interesting. What are they going out into? What is that? Their own Tangrowth. Okay, so Tran's an amazing swap here. But unfortunately, the Tangrowth should be faster than Tran and gets a Sleep Powder. So I don't know how I really like this position. But Tran is amazing here for sure. I protect the Electivire. I'm assuming they're targeting down the Rotom slot because he wouldn't want to get whisked. No, they target the Electivire. Okay, that's fine. I try to bite a Sleep Turn, it looks like here. No point of subbing, I think. I think it's always just hard Tangrowth and Heat Wave. Because even if I sub, they could just Last Resort and Sleep Powder following turn. So that's one Last Resort power point. They can only use 8 maximum. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the ability to stall that out, but we'll find out, I guess. I wonder if Tangrowth switches out here too, because that would be really good for me. Let's see. Swap out the Electivire into Tangrowth. Last Resort comes out. This should always be in the Tangrowth slot. Yeah. Oh, now a 2-shot, which is actually pretty nice. Excuse me, moi? Is that over Sleep Powder? I guess you don't have Sleep Powder. Oh, what am I dealing with today? Okay. Into Rotom we go. Oh, It's revealed the EQ. Oh, that's so funny. Usually the standard Tangrowth set is the Akaberry set, max special defense. Usually it's like Giga Drain, Rage Powder, Sleep Powder. And the reason why you have like Sleep Powder and is because even though it's inaccurate, like there's not really that many moves that Tangrowth usually wants. Okay, we see the hard Azu switch, which is actually pretty questionable, I think, because I have a Tangrowth in. Oh, maybe they thought I was hard swapping there. Just don't Giga Drain read my if you hard Giga Drain read me, so much respect here. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Azu's in a pretty bad position though, isn't it? Okay, I think I set up for Electivire because Electivire can get the discharge strats off now. I'm gonna go Electivire and discharge because they're not clicking EQ in this position. I highly doubt that. They might protect here, which is fine, and take the KO onto Rotom, and I think that's fine because Electivire sped up is actually pretty solid, I think. Because then I could bring in Tangrowth, and Tangrowth will be healthy and can go Giga Drain, and Electivire can finally deal damage to the Latias, which is huge. Okay, so we bring out the Electivire. We're going to see a Discharge come out. No protects. Beautiful. I'm hoping this knocks out the Azu. It is max special attack on the Rotom. Not enough. Is this a double knockout then? I thought that would actually KO at that range. Oh, they belly jumped. Greedy. That's so good for me. Okay, they get drained. That's not amazing for me, but that's fine. Is the Azu in range? No, it's not, right? I was about to say, is Azu in range of just a standard Giga Drain? I don't think it is. I think we just always go Tangrowth here. Okay, I guess the question is, does Tangrowth live the Life Orb Ice Punch? Probably does. I actually want to protect Electivire, and I actually want to fire off a Giga Drain into the Tangrowth. And the reason is because Azu can't do anything damage-wise, right? So I always just Giga Drain, I think, the Tangrowth, because I want to guarantee the knockout here. And it should be like double up an Electivire, I'd imagine. Or like protect is fine too, yeah. That's okay. So my Tangrowth gets the Giga Drain off. It does really good damage, actually. Yeah, that's really good damage. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, that's why. Good health, too. Like, health is always super solid here. Sleep Powder. Oh, I guess you just don't have Protect, then. Wait, how fast is Tangrowth? It's not faster than Azu, right? No way. 70. Actually, we might outspeed the Azu if it's not fast. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? I kind of do want to risk it. It's safer just to Rage Powder, though, but Giga Drain just gives me so much momentum here. Because Azu's base 50 speed, I guess Tangrowth is higher? Oh, I hope I'm not messing this up. I always Ice Punch here, though, for sure. I think I Rage Powder, actually. Yeah, I Rage Powder, I guess. They're not getting any momentum here. Like, giving them 2 free switches, I think, into Kangalati is not great for me. So I think I'd rather have Azu still alive. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that's so ideal. Okay. That's a really ideal turn. Ice Punch gonna come out into you. Pick up the knockout. All right, Electivire. Going in. Going in. Okay. And then it's Kang or Latias. I think Latias comes out here because if they go Kang, I just double protect. And then I finish it up with T-Punch, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So we double protect, or I just protect Electivire, I guess, and I can Giga Drain. Because there's no really big punish to me protecting Tangrowth here, I think. But I mean, there's no reason not to just protect here, right? Yeah. Because, like, what did they do? They can't belly jump. Their health is already locked. So I can go for a Thunder Punch next turn and Rage Powder. Yeah, Fake Out. Oh, I could have went for the Giga Drain. Okay. Looks like Greed would have worked. Would have worked there. Yeah. Okay, I just T-Punch here. Do I want to Giga Drain now? I kind of do. Because Lottie shouldn't be able to beat the Tran, I guess, now. I guess because I'm willing to risk this, I think it's more likely they protect anyway. So I'm going to Thunder Punch and I'm going to Giga Drain. I do have a +1 speed, right? I do. Thunder Punch Life Orb should always KO the Kang here. And I just want to see here because I think finding out the speed tier between Tangrowth and Azu is actually really important for the upcoming turns. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they protect. Okay. So I guess it didn't matter whether I Rage Powdered or not. But yeah, we go for a Thunder Punch into Kang. Pick up the knockout on you. Goodbye. And Giga Drain there. I guess this upcoming turn could be spooky if they get a double protective Azu and a Draco Meteor crit, but even then this Lottie needs a very specific move set, like, or specific moves, I think, to beat the trend. So we go for Thunder Punch into Azu and we Rage Powder. Tailwind doesn't save them here. They have to go for Draco Meteor. They don't go for the double. Okay. Woo. That's really good. They go for a Last Ditch Aqua Jet. Perfect. I mean, it doesn't change anything. I guess it changes Draco Meteor ranges potentially. I am able to knock out the Azu here. Okay, what do you do with Latios? If Tangrowth lives this, we just win the game, I'm pretty sure. Psychic. Okay, we win. Psychic Christian knockout. Yeah. Woo! 2 Ice Punches should knock out the Lottie. And if it doesn't, there's a reason why we don't use Electivire. So Rage Powder, double Ice Punch. Oh, Electivire Tangrowth, so good. I'm so glad I put Tangrowth on the team. I really thought like positions with like Gastrodon would be more common with the Electivire, but this works out as well. Huge. Psychic gonna come out in a Tangrowth. Okay, we're good. We're good because Electivire got the Motor Drive, so we're faster than Latias. It's so freaking good. I'm actually impressed because Electivire has actually done a bit more work than I thought it was originally, even against these like these really good stuffs team. Ice Punch here. We go for a sub, I guess. I guess we don't have to reveal the information, but yeah, we don't. Cool. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good game one. Okay. I can't get too conceited though, because that's a good game one, but they have a lot of tools and they can adjust here. So let's find out what they're going to go in game 2, because this could be potentially very scary. Like matchup wise, this is not easy, but at least we confirmed it's support Latias and not Calm Mind. That's absolutely huge in this matchup. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. The Tangrowth not having Protect. Oh, wait, they changed the team. Okay, I'll give you another game. What is this team? Zapdos, Heracross, Gyarados, Latios, Metagross, Entei? Can't I Electivire this? Because Electivire double up seems pretty good against like the majority of your team. I actually like that a lot. Yeah, I'm going to try it out. Garchomp looks really good here, so I think I bring Garchomp. And do I want to bring Tran? I feel like Tran isn't bad, but it's not great. Because Heracross is a thing, Gyarados is a thing. It was Entei, doesn't want Metagross. Latios, it depends on the set. I really like Tangrowth here because I like the Rage Powder support. Because like Rage Powdering the Latios, if it's saved for late game, could be huge. It's weird seeing Entei and Metagross in this format, and there's no Bodo's policy option here. I think Tangrowth is fine. I'm pretty sure I set up for a Sword Stance Garchomp game. I think my lead of Electivire will just discharge, go for like T-Punch, and eliminate them. Let's see. Entei Heracross. This is such a weird lead. I lead Rotom and Electivire here. I have Discharge on my Rotom, and I could go for a Fire Punch knockout in thing turn 1, right? And like Heracross is probably one of the more offensive threats against my team. I'll risk it. They might be scared of Hydro Pump turn 1 too. Like I could turn 1 Hydro Pump realistically, so Entei's gotta respect it as well. Let's just go for the Fire Punch and a Discharge. I also have a backup to like the Lottie this time around, since I have Garchomp to deal damage with. So yeah, we're completely fine. And also like if Electivire goes down this turn, it's not the end of the world. I guess if this is Scarf Entei, it's awkward. Okay, no protects. I am able to get a Discharge off. If we get a Para on that Entei, would be very nice. 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 No Para on the Heracross, but Fire Punch should pick up the knockout. Beautiful. Good job, Electivire. Can we not get the Sacred Fire hit? Would be pretty pog. Oh my. Roar. What? Why? Nasty Plot? Didn't I reveal? Did I reveal my Rotom item? I guess I never revealed my Rotom item theoretically. I could have been a slow Electivire or just max speed Rotom. Oh, that's huge. Fine, right? I'm pretty sure I just protect EQ. I don't see a problem with this. Yeah. They could go Lottie and protect, I guess, but I think that's completely fine. Because then I just Dragon Claw Ice Punch. Yeah, I mean, I have like so many options here. I have so many options for what they could bring in the back. Like this game, I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good for the most part. There's a lot of things that are looking up right here. And they give me like earthquake damage on both, it looks like. Unless one of them went for protect. No. What? It's Scarf Metagross. I've never seen that in doubles like that. What is this? Are you trying to imitate a Mega Metagross? It doesn't work. Goodbye. All right. Goodbye, Entei. A crit on Metagross. Unfortunate. It would have been in Fire Punch range anyway, I'm pretty sure. This game's over. Electivire always has a piece of Metagross, so I always pick up the knockout, and Zapdos looks like last. Okay. Zapdos doesn't get hit in power in this gen, so we are completely okay. Like, I don't think the crit matters at all with Fire Punch as an option, and I just Sword Stance here. And then I win with Garchomp. They protect the Zapdos, and I get a Sword Stance off with Garchomp Fire Punch. My post team, this they did not respect the Electivire at all. I think throughout these two games, they did not. Sword Stance with the Garchomp, and now I get to Ice Punch, Dragon Claw, finish off the Zapdos, and that is good games. Yeah, I am actually surprised. There's actually a lot of trainers I think that switch up if they lose game one teams, but Electivire just went in, I think, both times with the discharge. It was really fun to use. Yeah, but yeah, respect Electivire. Motor Drive, Life Orb. But yeah, you gotta expect Elemental Punches Electivire. Motor Drive makes it pretty fast, actually. There's not really that many speed control options in this format, and it's faster than a lot of big threats. I outspeed Mousewine naturally, and if it's Scarf, I can go for like Discharge and a Fire Punch, since a lot of them are oblivious now. Ice Punch, Life Orb threatens Garchomp, does really good damage to the Lotties. It's a pretty decent threat, actually. And you might be thinking, why do I run Thunder Punch over Wild Charge? I don't like the recoil. I don't think the extra power recoil really changes it much, I felt like. So yeah, very solid. Electivire does some good work in today's episode. Okay, interesting Sun team. Breloom, Torkoal, Venusaur, Salamence, Togekiss, and Typhlosion. Garchomp looks really good here. I just gotta figure out where the Scarf is. So I have a Scarf Rotom Wash, which is good, but there is a Venusaur. This matchup looks kind of scary. What's nice is Venusaur doesn't get access to Heat Wave this gen. I mean, not Heat Wave, Earth Power. What am I saying? Yeah, Earth Power. So Heatran's really good against their team. I gotta watch out for Breloom, because if it has like superpower, that's a little bit scary. But Garchomp's really good. The thing is, like, Garchomp plus Heatran lead? Or do I switch in Heatran afterward? I could switch in Heatran afterward, I guess. But I like the Heatran lead here. And then I think I like Typhlosion in the back. Gardevoir Rotom, I think. Because like I'm trying to figure out, Electivire is nice for the Ice Punch threat into Salamence, but I have Gardevoir for that. I don't know, we'll see. Because I think Rotom Wash is really solid against their team offensively if I get rid of Venusaur. So we're gonna see Breloom Torkoal. This is a really weird lead. Garchomp Tran. Okay. So I wonder if there's Scarf on their team at all. I think I just go for Earthquake here. I don't want a Sword Stance because I want chip damage so they can't spam Eruption stuff. I think my play is always just to Earthquake here, and I just don't know if they Spore which slot here. I also know Torkoal gets access to Earthquake, but not Earth Power this gen or this game. I could go Rotom here, or I could go Guard, but Guard doesn't outspeed. That's a problem. I do want an Earthquake. I just don't know what I'm doing with the Trance slot. I could Dragon Claw sub here, but that's dangerous potentially. I think I protect EQ. I want to scout for what they're going to go for this turn. Let's see, because this is weird. They got like so many potential possibilities. The Torkoal protects, okay. So I get Earthquake. I break a Sash on Breloom, which I'm assuming is Focus Sash. That's really good for me. What would the items be then? If it's Sash on the Breloom, is it like Life Orb on the Venu? Decent damage on the Breloom. Is it Spore and a Heatran? Perfect. Okay. I think I Sword Stance here, or do I Dragon Claw? I Dragon Claw, right? No, I EQ. No. They Spore the Trance slot again. This is where it gets awkward. I want to say Salamence comes in for the Torkoal slot or Togekiss, one of those. I kind of want to Dragon Claw the Breloom. And you know what? I think I'll try to sub here. Since I'm not going... Yeah, I might as well burn a Sleep Turn if I can. Yeah, they are going to retreat to Torkoal. This should be Salamence or Togekiss. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense here. So Tran taking a Sleep Turn is actually pretty good here. So Dragon Claw comes out. I don't think we knock out the Breloom though. Oh yeah, very close. Spore comes out, no surprise. Okay. It's still a really solid turn though, because I am able to burn the Sleep Turn with Tran, and I've almost knocked out the Breloom. I can actually EQ if I really want to pick up the knockout here, which isn't a bad play. Like I can protect Chomp, and I can go Gardevoir here. It's not a bad play at all, because I want to avoid Tran taking Mach Punch if I can. So I'll go out into my Gardevoir here. And then I can EQ to avoid a Follow Me from Togekiss the following turn. Gonna be Follow Me, yep. And a Spore? Sword Stance. Interesting set, okay. So Sword Stance Spore. I don't think you have Protect. Or you don't have a Grass move probably. I'd say no Grass move is way more likely here. I'm firing off an Earthquake and a Moonblast here. Yeah, I'll lock it in because I don't want to trick him because there's a Torkoal. So I just fire off a Moonblast and I go for EQ. Yeah, because they're going to follow me, which is fine. They might Mach Punch last ditch here. No, they don't. Okay. Telepathy coming in clutch here because I can avoid this. I can go for the EQ into the Breloom. Nice. Huge. So Breloom goes down. Excellent. And a Moonblast is fired off into the Togekiss. All right. Really solid. You know what's funny? If they're not going to lead the Venu, I can lead Electivire game 2 and sweep them potentially. Electivire can actually sweep them, I think. Leftover is Kiss. Okay. What is your next Pokemon? Salamence, if it's Dragon Dance, I guess could be scary because Earthquake is actually pretty terrifying to deal with. But they have to reveal their last. If it's Venusaur, Heatran probably wins. But there is Earthquake on both options on Venusaur and Torkoal. Typhlosion comes in, which is perfectly fine. I have EQ, and I'll just keep clicking EQ here. Or do I want to Protect? I guess I can Protect because Typhlosion doesn't get any Typhlosion doesn't get any moves, I think, that can... Also, I think this is the last turn of Sun, if I'm correct. Typhlosion doesn't get any setup moves, I'm pretty sure, so I could just Protect in Earthquake. Or double Protect here and then EQ the next turn. Eruption comes out, and if they want to get the Sun up, they have to go back into their Torkoal. It's fine, too. I have a Sash on Garchomp if they crit. Dazzling Gleam is fine. I could also go Tran, I guess, if I want to. Let me see if the Sun is still up this turn or not. Is that Heat Rock? I guess it's Heat Rock. It's fine. I can go for Heat Wave here, or Earthquake. I have Telepathy and a Sash. I also have a Scarf Rotom in the back, so I'm just going to try to get damage on the Kiss. I would... Okay, wait. Why is that Typhlosion slower? Because... Oh, wait. Typhlosion... I keep forgetting this. Typhlosion is 100 speed, isn't it? It's not 109. For some reason, I thought it was 109, but then I realized it's literally the same stats as Garchomp, yeah. Or not Garchomp, Charizard. So yeah, that ended up really hurting them. Okay, this game one's pretty much a wash, I think. Moonblast's going to come out in a Togekiss, pick up the knockout. Or not knockout. I'm getting way too ahead of myself, but I'm just getting the damage on Kiss for Discharge Rotom. Is the Sun gone now? Oh, okay. I think it's Drought Rock on the Torkoal. Okay. So that helps me identify the set on the Torkoal, so I don't have to worry about Citrus Berry or Charcoal, which means it might... This is a 4v6, isn't it? I didn't even realize this entire time. Okay. I have a Tran, though. Like, Tran is pretty good here. If they have EQ, whatever. If they actually have EQ. I keep forgetting to check the number of Pokemon before I start a battle. And I really should be doing that. So we go hard in a Tran and just hope this doesn't have Earthquake at this point, because that's our play. It makes sense though now why it's Drought Rock, because Drought Rock's not really that, or like the Damp Rocks aren't that great in VGC usually. A Growth, okay. So assuming you don't have Earthquake, we're fine, because Sludge Bomb and Grass Move won't hit my Venusaur for anything. You have Roost, okay, that's a little bit tricky. Do I value Gardevoir more? Yeah, because there's Immense, right? So I just fire off a Heat Wave. If I wake up here, that's excellent for me. I swap out into Garchomp, because I think I value Gardevoir way more than I do Garchomp at this point. Okay, yeah, Sludge Bomb comes out, picks up the knockout chomp. That's okay. Wake up. Go wake up, Trent. Wakey, wakey. Sub Roost. Okay, wake up, please. Okay. Wake up next turn and we're fine. I guess if this is Air Slash on the thing. Oh, Sun Fades. That's actually not really changing much. I actually preferred Sun Up because the Chlorophyll. Venus was probably faster than my entire team regardless, other than Rotom, I guess. Oh, this is like Flinch Kiss. That's kind of awkward. But yeah, we just protect here in Heat Wave. We never want to Trick Room because of the Torkoal. This is fine, I think. It just depends on Air Slash flinches, I guess. I guess Serene Grace is going to make this a lot harder, huh? So protect Gardevoir here. Sleet Seed Growth. Okay. That's fine. Dazzling Gleam. If we don't wake up a Tran here, we need to get, I think, a second turn. I think we need to go for a double protect. We wake up, Heat Wave. Focus a voice, that's fine. I don't even know if we broke the sub there. We knock out the Venusaur though, that's huge. Okay. I wonder if they even have Follow Me at this point. I'm trying to figure out if they even have Follow Me. Okay, this is pretty good. We can break this up with Gardevoir. And if Salamence comes in, we just Moonblast and swap Tran into Rotom. Because we want to get rid of Leech Seed. We want to avoid Earthquake because that's the most threatening move from the Mance, or Hydro Pump here. It shouldn't have a move that can really break through Gardevoir here either, because I'm a really defensive Gardevoir. So we go Rotom Wash here and we go for Moonblast, I guess. So goodbye, Mance. Unless you follow me with Kiss, but you have Sub on your... You have Sub Roost on your Togekiss, which could stall on my Heatran, which could be annoying, I guess. Oh, right, you have Follow Me. I completely forgot. That's fine. I have Discharge on my Rotom too. It is EQ. Okay, perfect. So I can just spam Discharge and Moonblast. It's pretty safe. That did so much. Is that Bandit or Life Orb? Oh, they crit. Never mind. It's okay. Crit Life Orb makes a lot of sense for that. Okay. So I can Discharge here. Discharge to pick up a 2-shot on Mence. Moonblast into the Togekiss. So now that the sub is gone, Discharge. I don't know if it 2-shots to Kiss. If it does, that's amazing. If it doesn't, that's a little bit spooky. But we should be fine. I don't even know why I'm still playing this out. But I guess it's because like I can win. Because they only have Torkoal in the back, right? We got rid of Venusaur. We got rid of Breloom. And what did we get rid of as last month? I mean, we just protect Discharge. They can't knock. I don't think they can knock out Rotom. Life Orb Dragon Claw, I feel like does not do enough. Follow me. They're I don't know who they're targeting. Maybe Gardevoir has Dreaded Dazzling Gleam. But yeah, we do have Discharge. Para? Oh, that Mence took it way better. Okay, they EQ. That's fine. This could get a little bit spooky, I suppose. I guess this could get a little bit spooky because I might be forced into Discharge lock. I am Moonblasting the Togekiss here and discharging. Because they're just going to click Follow Me, right? I think it's either they click Follow Me. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that's awkward because I could Moonblast it here. Well, it doesn't change anything if they pick up Knockout, I guess. Big para on the Mence. Okay, finally. Double para. I think this is the first time I'm getting Discharge paras throughout my entire games with this team. I've gone for Discharge quite a few times. Moonblast knocks out the Kiss. Okay, this should be game. Beautiful. Yeah, that's game. Is it? I guess I could theoretically still lose. I protect Gardevoir and I Discharge here. Yeah, I always protect good Discharge here because you don't want Rotom locked in a Discharge against a Tran because you could self-para yourself and that would be really awkward. So yeah, we just protect and Discharge. That was gonna be forfeit. Took down a team of 4. Let's go. I mean, took down a team of 6 with only 4. That's funny. And that is the show. They didn't respect the Electivire. They didn't respect the Electivire. Motor Drive Electivire surprisingly was better than I thought against those good stuff teams. Oh man, discharge Motor Drive, get some pretty good shit with the Rotom in this case, be able to speed up with the Electivire and then finish up with some really strong elemental punches. And it has really good coverage, which I really like. Fire Punch is really great for Scizor, which I absolutely love. Having a Scizor answer in this format's incredible, or like having a backup to Scizor is always just really nice, because Scizor, even though we didn't face one, always a threat. But if you did enjoy the Electivire, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. If you want to check out the details of the team, paste been available in the description down below. Check out some of my other BDSP doubles content, such as my awesome Ursaring Harsh Trickroom team that I used in the last time. You can also check out my Series 11 content. Last time I used a top 20 ranked Rhyperior team, which is pretty interesting in a Series 11. And you can also check out my Series 12 tier list, and I'll be uploading more Series 12 content closer to Series 12 official release. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.